We could do Kent Hovind.
This one?
Okay, so I took this clip out of a larger one, but Kent Hovind's going to ramble about Neanderthals,
Okay, Jamie.
and it's hilarious.
Well, this ought to be good.
Oh God, I fucking hate Kent Hovind. Ugh, gross.
We are in.
I'm triggered, Hagbard.
Triggered.
Ugh.
Okay, Jamie writes in. Scientists say that they have carbon-dated Neanderthal remains at 40,000 years old. Jamie, Neanderthal, you would want to get the book. I think it's right here in my library. I don't know. Oh, Bones? No. Yeah, Marvin Lubenow. No, this is not the one that's just on Neanderthal. I'm thinking of Jack Cuazzo's book, which is...
I like how there's multiple books on this shit.
I don't know.
He's always such a rambling lunatic. It makes me honestly wonder how he thought he was ever going to get away with tax evasion. I mean, in all seriousness, it made me wonder how he thought, because he's a bumbling idiot. So
yeah,
how does a bumbling idiot think he's going to do that?
It's amazing anyone listens to this guy. He's been so thoroughly discredited and has now been to prison, and yet there's still people, like, when he came back, like, his channel was getting started, people were like, yay, Kent Hovind, oh my god, brother Kent Hovind is freed. It's like, this is really the best you have? This is your hero?
Yes.
You guys are pathetic losers.
This is their demigod.
This is the fucking best you have? Really?
It's around here somewhere. But here it is. Here, look at this. Okay. Yeah, I know.
Did that book move or something, Kent?
The book has a mind of its own. It's like the monster book from Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah, what the hell?
Jack Cuazzo's book, Buried Alive, is all about the Neanderthals. Jack Cuazzo spoke at our one and only creation boot camp, which we had years ago.
Oh my god.
Well, that sounds like a real fun time, doesn't it?
Oh. I mean, you know, I've never been to something that extreme. I've been to similar events in my life. No, they're not fun. Just for a heads up.
Yeah, I'll never forget, back where I'm from, they used to have every Christmas a walk up where you could meet baby Jesus, and you'd have to like go through the whole town of Nazareth and shit. And my grandparents brought me there once, and I'll never forget how bizarre that whole experience. Everyone's walking around and like, honestly, they were dressed like modern people on the Arab Peninsula. They had like the little ring on top of their head and the flowing robes, even though a few hundred years ago that's not at all how they dressed. But then at the end they would all be like, okay, now who wants to be saved after hearing all this about how if you don't get saved you're gonna burn in hell. They used to just scare kids around Christmas into becoming Christians. It was amazing.
It's amazing that.
But it was a whole town
works.
of Nazareth. It was like the entire town of Nazareth was built. It was like pretending to be colonial. It'd be like, oh, here's where there was a metalworking place. Here's where the blacksmith was. I'm like, the fucking blacksmith? What?
In Israel back in the day?
Yes, in ancient Israel there were blacksmiths. No, there might have been someone making fucking nails, but that wasn't his whole job, trust me.
The blacksmith.
Yeah, what? They're putting shoes on their camels.
Oh my god. Yeah, wow. They really do like to romanticize the past.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
Fabulous. He's a dentist in New Jersey.
Fabulous.
But his book, I think my son sells it, I believe.
I believe. I
your
talk
son,
basically like this. And
look how possessed and demented he looks.
He honestly sounds like a rat person. Like if a rat had just been shoved into the body of a human being, it would sound like Kent Hovind.
like it'd be like The Fly, except with a rat.
Yeah, that's basically
and, like,
what we're looking
reverse. At. Oh my, that's scary.
At creationtoday.org, you can get it there. It's fabulous. This one is kind of a collection of information on all of the so-called cavemen. That they've all been disproven. They're either fully human, fully ape, or little tiny fragments that you could make into anything from a giraffe to a whale.
So you mean to tell me that he doesn't understand archaeology? That's shocking.
Yeah, I'm amazed. I thought he was an expert. Ugh. Wow.
Little tiny bitty fragments that could be anything.
You know, it's one thing for him to sit here and say this, but it's even scarier. There's someone watching this right
Going,
now.
yeah.
Not our stream, but there's someone who watched this video like, yeah, I feel that.
Hovind speaks the truth.
Brother Hovind. They always call him Brother Hovind.
They,
It's like
that's how you know it's on right there when people start using terms like brother and all that other stuff.
It's like, okay, guys, let's dial this back a little bit.
Exactly.
No, there are no evidence of missing links. And why on earth would anybody with half a brain and one eyeball think that a bone from the dirt could do something that no animal today can do, which is produce something other than its kind? No fossil of any kind would count as evidence for evolution in a court of law. If you find a bone in the dirt, all you know is it died.
Does he not know there's actually a whole branch of science and law that's called legal or investigative archaeology? That's a thing.
Apparently, he does not.
You can actually tell a lot of things from a body.
Yeah. Otherwise, how would we know as much as we do? All we have is remnants left behind in bones, and that's it. It's not like we're going to be questioning people from ancient Egypt.
Yeah, it's kind of bizarre.
I think it's just scandalous that this man owns fossils. Fuck that.
What a waste of a good fossil.
Yeah, seriously.
You don't know it had any children. None. Think about it. Think. I mean, it's going to be hard for some of you, I know, because you've been so brainwashed with that stupid evolution religion. Think. No fossils count.
Look at the face he made after he said that. He was very proud of himself. Did you notice that? He made that little...
I called it a religion. Somehow that's an insult, even though I'm religious. Fucking
Yeah.
dipshit.
That's the thing about
fucking-
these guys. They just so desperately want everyone to hold beliefs that can't be confirmed or denied, because it would just be better.
Ken Hovind is a genius compared to Reese.
Nice chat. Very nice.
Thanks, Rob. We can finish him up.
Oh, Riff Raff's here. We already did your game, buddy.
I'm sorry, man. I guess you could go back in the stream if it lets you.
We'll
try to catch up with
we'll
us.
promote you at the end too. Don't worry.
Yeah, promises.
If I remember.
I'll remember. We're good.
As evidence
Okay.
for evolution. None of them. Throw them all away. They just proved something died. That's all they... and you can do...
Okay. All right. Because having proved something died didn't prove that it lived, and actually increased the likelihood that there were more than one of those things, right?
Things just kind of pop into
Yeah,
existence.
it just
and then
popped into
randomly die.
existence. Wow.
Oh
That's
wait,
it for
that is
you.
what it says in the Bible. I forgot.
That's it for you, Mr. Hovind.
Ugh, Kent sucks. What else do we have?